Hi everyone, welcome back to the Mitch Capture Imagery podcast. I'm Mitch. On this podcast we talk about photography, creativity and the little moments behind the images. Sometimes about process, sometimes about places, and often what it feels like to be out shooting. Today's episode is called Macro Magic, Worlds Within Reach. It's all about slowing down and taking a closer look, literally. Because when you start exploring the world through a macro lens, even the smallest details can feel like a whole new adventure. I've always loved wide landscapes and big scenes, but macro photography is completely different. You're no longer chasing light across a horizon, you're crouched down in the grass trying to focus on something smaller than your thumbnail. It's tricky sometimes. You balance the camera, fight a little breeze, and steady your hands. But when the focus is right, it's magic. A single droplet on a leaf can hold an entire reflection. Tiny details suddenly fill the frame, and you notice things you've probably walked past 1,000 times without even seeing. Most of my macro shots happen on small walks. Nothing planned, just seeing what catches my eye. It might be the moss glowing in a patch of light, a spider web after rain, or the way the sunlight hits tiny flowers. I usually shoot handheld. Crouch low, moving slightly in and out to try and find the focus. Depth of field is shallow. Even the slightest movement might change the shot. Sometimes it takes 10 tries just to get the frame you like and to then snap the shot. But that's part of the fun. It's not about speed or perfection. It's about getting close enough to the subject and feel alive. What makes macro special? What I love about macro photography is how it turns ordinary scenes into something unfamiliar. Colours shift, textures pop, and the light behaves differently. A simple patch of lichen, a seed head, or a tiny flower that looks like it belongs on another planet. It's not just how something is, it's how it looks when it's up close. And the best part, you don't even need to travel far. Even a garden, a park, or a short trail can show you the hidden little worlds. If you want to do macro photography for yourself, here's a few things that can help. Get close, but take your time taking the shot. Watch the light, even the tiniest changes can make a difference. Move slowly. Even small shifts affect the focus and the composition. Look for patterns, textures, or reflections. Make the subject interesting. You don't need fancy gear to start, just have a go with curiosity and patience. A lot of phones nowadays you can use macro settings, and there is a simple adapter you can buy on Amazon for cameras, and it was amazing how small amount of gear can make a massive difference in your macro photography. So that's macro magic, worlds within reach. Next time you're out with a camera, or even with your phone, try getting closer. Notice the small details, the textures, the shapes and the light. Even ordinary things can feel extraordinary through macro when you zoom in. Thanks for listening to the Mitch Capture Imagery podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, share it or tag me in your own macro shots on Instagram. I'd love to see them. Until next time, take it slow, look closer and enjoy the little world right in front of you. Bye for now.